This is an SSD, and this is an HDD. But what's the actual difference between them? Let's understand the SSD first. An SSD stores data on flash memory chips. It has no moving parts, so data is accessed electronically. Now, the HDD. An HDD stores data on spinning magnetic platters. It uses a mechanical read-write head that physically moves to access the data. And that's the fundamental difference. An SSD uses electronic flash memory, while an HDD uses mechanical magnetic storage. Because of this difference in technology, SSDs are generally faster and more responsive, while HDDs are slower, but usually offer more storage at a lower cost. This is a CPU, and this is a GPU. Both process information, so what's the actual difference? First, the CPU. The CPU handles general-purpose instructions and calculations. It manages a wide range of tasks, from running the operating system to executing application logic. Now the GPU. A GPU is designed to perform large numbers of similar calculations in parallel. That makes it especially useful for graphics and other highly parallel workloads. That's the main difference. A CPU is designed for general-purpose processing, while a GPU is optimized for massively parallel workloads. That's why the GPU plays a major role in rendering game graphics, while the CPU handles the broader instructions that keep the system and applications running. This is a barcode, and this is a QR code. Both can be scanned, so why did we need QR codes? First, the barcode. A barcode stores information using a pattern of parallel lines. A scanner reads those lines to decode the information. Now the QR code. A QR code stores information in both horizontal and vertical directions. That allows it to contain much more data than a typical one-dimensional barcode. But there's another interesting difference. A barcode is generally read along a specific direction. A QR code has special patterns in its corners that help the scanner detect its position and orientation. That's the main difference. A barcode stores data in one dimension, while a QR code stores data in two dimensions. That's why barcodes are commonly used for product identification, while QR codes can share website links, payment information, contact details, and much more. This is PNG, and this is SVG. Both are image formats. So why are logos often available in both? First, PNG. PNG is a raster image. That means the image is made from pixels. If you zoom in too much, those pixels can become visible and the image may look blurry. Now SVG. SVG is a vector image. Instead of storing the image as individual pixels, it describes the image using mathematical shapes, lines, and paths. That means you can scale an SVG from a tiny icon to a huge billboard without losing the sharpness of its shapes. That's the main difference. PNG is pixel-based, while SVG is vector-based. That's why PNG is useful for photos, screenshots, and detailed pixel-based images, while SVG is especially useful for logos, icons, and graphics. In simple terms, PNG stores the picture as pixels, SVG stores instructions for how to draw the picture.